So I listened to a story about a guy named Monty. Monty was a very poor boy, and his father used to go around to help train horses. So they were so poor that he slept in a car. They didn't even have a house. And so one day in class, he was a very young boy, and his teacher, they gave him an assignment in class for all of them to write their dreams and who they will be when they grow up and what they will do and have. And Monty wrote how he was going to have thousands and thousands of acres of land and have beautiful thoroughbred horses that he would train and have. And he went really into this beautiful imagination and wrote it down. And he sent in his paper. When it was time for them to get the paper back, he got an F, and the teacher said, "See me later." So Monty went to see his teacher, and his teacher said to him, and he asked his teacher why he got an F, and his teacher said, "You are so poor. There is no way you can have such a big dream, and this dream, impossible, it cannot happen for you. So go back and change your story to your real reality, and then bring it back, and then I'll score you properly." And so Monty went home and told his dad what had happened. And his dad and he asked his dad, "What would you like me to do?" And his dad looked at him and said to him, "It's going to depend on you. It depends on you. Whatever you decide to do is what the teacher will understand. And of course, I think the whole idea of it is what the universe will give to you. That's what I picked from it at the end of it." And so Monty went back to his teacher and said, "Keep your F, I'm keeping my story." Now, how many of us have sold our ideas to people, family members, teachers, spouses, who have turned around and said, "You in Nigeria, we call it Yimu." Yimu, that's what we call it. I've had friends who their wives they told their husbands or wives that, "Oh, I'm going to build this place or live in this house or buy this car." And their spouses had said, "Yeah, all right, in your dreams." And then when they eventually did it, they had to eat their words. Are you selling your $1 million idea to a $1,000 person and expecting them to understand what you're going to achieve? Now, I, for one, as a child, I was labeled the black sheep of my family and the one that would do nothing, be nothing. I most likely have nothing, so let's just be pushing her small, so that at least she can finish school. At least maybe somebody will marry her off. At least. Okay, so maybe it wasn't so bad. But I think in some of my family members' minds, that's all they were wishing for. My mom was really cool. I don't think my father might have, but he tried his best to guard me, in his own way, right? And so for a very long time, I didn't believe that I would amount to anything. And I didn't also try. I didn't want to disappoint people. So I will be nothing, no problem, I'll be nothing. And I carried on that I will be nothing and nobody for so long, until maybe I got into my 40s. I had to even, when people would ask me what my name was, I won't even tell you my full name, so you will not connect me to my parents and then use me to insult my parents. It was that bad, because it seemed like my parents got it going on, and then look at their child. What a shame. You know that, in Nigeria we say, "Oh my shame," which is like, and we did everything we could for this child. So I was that child that some parents didn't pray to have. But the day that I decided to turn that around, I did. Now, honestly, there's some dreams that don't need to be shared with anybody. There's some of the dreams that I have that I haven't shared with anybody. They are my dreams, not our dreams. Because the truth is, let me tell you one of the things that I say to people, when people say, "What's your vision?" I say to them to raise 10 billion wholesome, thriving, flourishing, happy, healthy, wealthy human beings who are living in, a life of meaning and purpose. Do you know the answer that I've gotten from 98% of the people that I've said this to? I'll tell you, thank you for asking. But we don't have up to 10 billion people. We're about 7.5 billion. So where are you sure you're not deluded? That's what I hear all the time. All the time. To the point where I did a proposal and I put it there And somebody that I really, held in high esteem said to me, why don't you remove the number and just put everybody? And I yielded for a second, and I slept over it that night, and I woke up the following morning and I said, nope, 10 billion. But the 2%, and I say 2%, in fact, is maybe less than 2%. If I've told 100 people this vision, only 2 people have come back to me when I said it to them and said, I see where you're going. It's way beyond what is existing right now. I said, flesh and blood didn't reveal it to you. Only 2 people. If I've told 10 people, only 2 people have said that to me. So guess what? Those 2 people had the mind that I had. So when I have a dream and I have something that I want to share, who do you think I'll go to? And those 2 people, they're not even my friends. That's the worst part. They are neither friends nor family members. They were people that I just went to talk to on the side. One of them, I said, oh, please, can you help me out? And he said, when I said it to him, he said, I see it. The other one was just in a conference. They just said, write, virtual conference, write your dreams. And I wrote that, or your vision for yourself. And I wrote, and the person said, I see where you're going. And I smiled. Most people have come back. The first thing they say, in fact, sometimes that's all they see in the entire vision. They don't see all the thriving and they only see 10 billion. They say 10 billion, we don't have up to 10. So they're quick to remind me of what is not available. I'm quick to remind them that I see what they don't see. And if their vision is so small, it's not going to change the bigness of my vision. I can give you examples. I remember one day, somebody saw me write my title, Life Giver, and he sent me a message. Don't you think you should change this name, Life Giver? And I said, why? And he said, well, because it's God that is a life giver. I said, yes, he's my father. And my father and I are one. And I never changed it. And he never said anything about it again after that. When I started calling myself a trillionaire, then one day I'm like, why did I put a cap on it? And I said, I'm moving to a quadrillionaire. Then, why am I going to? Then now I'm a quadrillionaire. You can argue with your own account details and say, what does this girl think she's talking about? But guess what? I don't need you to either buy into my dream or see it or believe in it or understand it, because when God gave it to me, he put it on the tablet of my heart, not on a screen in the cinema for people to watch and cry or laugh over. So if I also know, and the truth is, maybe maybe out of 2 billion people, maybe 5 people will understand my dream. So why do I want to go sharing with those other people? Because I'm looking for quantity, and I want people to keep validating me. Oh, that's a great idea. Oh, that's a great idea. Once 2 people say it's a bad idea, you drop it. No, they might just be too small to comprehend that idea. So don't be quick to change your dream for anybody. If Monty's story didn't teach you anything, Monty's story should teach you that don't sell your dreams to people who cannot comprehend it. And a lot of times it's the people you respect the most. It's your parents, it's your spouse. I've heard women say, oh, but my spouse doesn't support me or doesn't encourage me. Why do you need your spouse to encourage you? The question is, are you encouraging yourself? The vision, have you kept it burning in your heart? The mission, is it something that come rain, come shine, I shall be there? Is that your mission? Or is it a suggestion or an idea or an interest or a hobby, like people say? If it's any of those things, then it's not a mission yet, it's not a calling. But if it becomes a one laser-focused situation, then you know that I'm on a mission to do X, Y, Z, and it's my vision to raise 10 billion fruitful people. And I always end it with starting with you. Because if I help you, you will help your community. Your community will help another community. And guess what? We will raise 10 billion people, whether you like it or not. And then it then means that there will be a continuation of my legacy. My children will take it over. Or I'm not saying children because they're blood, but it could be other people that I will call children. right? That will take on the mission to do it, because I will never force any of my children to do what I do. But there'll be other soldiers who choose to change lives like me, and we will connect, because the good that I'm looking for is looking for me in everything and in everyone on a continuous basis. So where are you today? Where is that dream that you put the poster on, or you put a picture to be the next David Beckham, and somebody came and tore it up and threw it in the dustbin and say, you wear shorts like, you wear you get bow leg like, you wear you know fine, you say I'm going to be the best, the next, Naomi Campbell, you say you with this gap teeth, you with this horrible skin. I mean, people have what to say to you for days. You that you don't have friends, you that you are too yellow, or you are too black, or you are too skinny, you are too tall, you are too short, you are too fat, you that you are still bedwetting, you that did not finish school, you say you want to write books, you. And I can go on. What are those things that people have said to you that you are not going to be able to do? Be like Monty today and tell them to keep their F, which is their scores of you, whilst you keep your dreams. Tell them to keep their Fs and their scores whilst you keep your dreams today, and keep it burning in your heart. Everything is possible. I am a living testimony to that, because I was that child that no parent prayed for. And look at me now. Every parent will pray to have at least one of me in their families today. You can be that too. So don't let anybody make you drop your dreams. Hide your dreams. Hide it. Keep it in your heart. Don't share it with anybody. And if you share it with people and they say, what nonsense is this? Tell them thank you very much. And learn that that person is not the person that you should share your dreams with. Come and share them with me. I will even help you expand it. Send me a DM. Tell me, I'll just write dream in the DM, and we will connect, and I will expand that dream for you in ways that even you cannot imagine, because that's my role, a dream expander. Don't allow anybody stop you from being the person that you know you can be just because of their smallness. Stay big and stay dreaming. Love and light. Hi there. My name is Adiola Kingsley James. I hope you have enjoyed my video, and I hope that something I said resonated with your spirit. If it did, please share me with other people, because it will resonate with other people. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that button below, and finally click on the notification bell so that once my videos drop, you get it. Don't forget, I'm here for you as a sister and a friend. If you want somebody to talk to, send us a DM, send us a message so that we can share and care with you. Love and light. I'm Adiola once again.